And of course, Ayanda is standing by with ANC's Zikalala. Over to you.
All right, Jante, very good morning to you once again. And yeah, thank you very much for joining us. To our viewers, we're coming to you live from Usutu Royal Palace here in Nongoma. And as you've said, yes, the top 6 officials of the ANC will be today visiting His Majesty King Goodwill Zwelithini. And we've been waiting for them since this morning, but they have arrived. The leadership, the ANC's chairperson, Kwede Mantashe, he has arrived with ANC NEC member Bheki Cele, as well as Senzo Mchunu. We've also have the provincial leadership of KZN who are also here leading the delegation from the province on this really important and special visit to His Majesty. We did speak earlier on about the relationship that the ANC leaders have had with the King, and that at all times they've always kept the King abreast on ANC matters, and again this is the start of the year, so an important visit for them. They are here this week, the ANC's top officials. Tomorrow, as we've said, that they'll be visiting the graves and paying their respects to the late presidents of the ANC who have been laid to rest in different parts of the province, Josiah Gumede and Peter Maritzburg, as well as the founding president of the ANC, Dr. John Langalbalele Dube in Ohlange in Inanda. But as we spoke about, the leadership having been here, I'm now joined by the chairperson of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal, Zikalala. Chair, good morning to you, and thank you very much for joining us. The compliments to the new year.
Compliments to the new year, and we hope 2018 will be prosperous to all of us as South Africans.
Day 5, ready into the new year, and your work has started. Obviously, there's an important program. I know you'll all be heading to Port Elizabeth for the January 8, which is a big celebration meeting by all ANC members to start off or kick off the year. But as leaders, you decided to make this stop, an important stop here to the King. Just tell us about the purpose of today's visit, Chair.
Well, the national leadership and us felt that we should come here to pay respect to His Majesty the King by introducing the elected leaders of the ANC, but also have that relationship, sustain it, because we've always had a good relationship with the King. For that also, it should be important to understand that the establishment of the ANC was founded on the proposition by one of those who was very close to the royal household, Prince Prince Seme. And we believe that the national officials, as they agreed to come here, this will sustain that kind of a relationship, because it's important for the ANC to always interact with traditional leaders, especially those who are at this status.
The King, obviously being an elder, is one that you've always consulted on not only ANC programs but also in government, and at times he would call you in and give his words of advice. So you said that he's played a very important role in just being there and observing, and also being there as an elder to advise yourselves as leaders of the ANC.
He has always played a role of being an elder and give advices and guidance both to the organization but also to issues of governance. You will know that if the organization is not stable, obviously the governance will be affected. And he has played quite a pivotal role. But more than that, in terms of social cohesion, His Majesty have played a leading role.
Chair, also see as well, you've got amongst the leaders here, Mike Mabiakulu, he's here, Senzo Mchunu, they're also here. And you did say that as the ANC, although there were those challenges last year between the leadership and them then, but that out of that 54th conference, you were going to come out strong and more united. And also you were working on the relations between yourselves here in the province. And I guess this is a good step for the leaders to come together.
It is a great step, a very good step for us as KwaZulu-Natal. We do need to ensure that we consolidate and unite the province and take the organization forward, irrespective of what would have been our views before, but we need to unite the organization and take it forward.
And again, tomorrow, another important event, as you will all be going into paying homage to the leaders of the founding presidents of the ANC, in particular Dr. John Langalbalele Dube.
We will pay homage to the founding president, John Langalibalele Dube, but we'll also visit the gravesite of Chief Albert Luthuli, as well as Josiah Gumede. Both of them were also presidents of the ANC. This is part of the program of the ANC of ensuring that we pay respect to those who played a role in establishing the ANC, but all successive generations that came and led the ANC before us. And we believe that is important as part of a build-up to the national event. Subsequent to the national event, we'll have our provincial rally, which will be here in Far North region.
Thank you so much for your time. All right, the chairperson of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal, Zikalala, just taking us through on the purpose, of course, of this visit here to King Goodwill Zwelithini. And as we've said, some of the leaders arriving here, the ANC's chairperson, Mr. Gwede Mandash, and some of the new ANC NEC members, amongst them, Senzo Mkhunu, he is also here. There's a number of the regional leaders as well. They're also here accompanying the leadership and the entire structure of the province, the leaders of the province. They are also here. We are now just expecting the arrival of the President, Cyril Ramaphosa, as well as his deputy, David Mabuza. They're expected here very shortly, but behind us is the meeting room. As you have seen there, some people are gathered outside there. They're also the traditional leaders, Mabuto, they are also here. And we also saw earlier on that not only will they be visiting here, but they also come bearing gifts. 3 kettles will be given to the king as a gift from the ANC leadership. All right, so we'll of course be giving you an updates throughout the day on this visit, and later on, hopefully, once the leaders then done with the special meeting with the king, will possibly then be able to chat with them as well. Shante, I'm going to leave things here for now and take things back to you in studio.
Thank you very much for that. Ayana Mhlongo on the ground there in KZN for SABC News. That is where we wrap up AM News Hour, at least for now.